freedom. Judges 3. Well, in Judges 3, coming from 2, we found out that the people did wrong, and God said there was a generation that has to learn how to love God, not from what their parents did, but they need to have their own relationship. So now they're learning how to follow God, because if they don't, they won't have the protection of God. So they cry out because they go into captivity and not in the land. They're fighting, they're losing, and they cry out to God. And Othniel is brought into the position of a judge to help the people of Israel to get out of trouble. And what they do, they had peace for 40 years under Othniel, but they was doing evil. They was marrying the people the God said don't marry. They was giving their daughters over to these people, and God had to show them, when you do that, it's not going to work out good. So they cried out. Othniel did what he was supposed to do for God. They had 40 years of peace, and then Israel got their protection back. But then again, they went back and doing whatever they wanted to do. They had to cry out to the Lord again. And another judge was brought up. His name was Ehud, and he killed the king with a dagger. And then he told him that the Lord said that we can go forth and take over the people that are keeping us oppressed. And then they had peace for 80 years. But you know what they did? Later on, they would go back into bondage of their mind. It wasn't so much of what their body was doing, but their spiritual and their mind was in bondage to what was around them and not doing what they should have been doing, which is following God. We got to get to a place that we live for God because we want to live for God, and not because we got busted doing wrong. Now we want to live good we want to do what's right because we got busted. We got to do it because it's right. Well, that's my time. And yes, there's more crying and there's more evil that these people did, just like we do. We cry, God saves us. Well, that's my time again. Bye.